All right, the news says why Akpabio declared Tinubu has done very well despite Nigerian security challenges. Now, I'm here with 3 critical premises to show you in this video why he made that statement. But before we do that, let's listen to what he said.
Very well. There is no part of Nigeria today that you have the flag of any insurgents, whether Boko Haram, being hoisted, and then all those organized bomb blasts everywhere had been brought to an end.
Okay, that is what he has to say. Now let's continue. Read with me on the screen. Number 1, he was comparing today's situation with the peak of insurgency years ago. Okay, the statement by Godswill Akpabio appears to focus more on the reduction of large-scale territorial insurgency compared to the darkest years of terrorism in Nigeria. During the peak of the insurgency under previous administration, especially in the Northeast, insurgent groups reportedly controlled territories, hoisted flags in some communities, carried out coordinated bomb attacks in major cities, and openly challenged state authority. Akpabio's argument is likely that although insecurity still exists, Nigeria is no longer witnessing the same level of widespread territorial occupation and frequent urban bombings that once created national panic. Let's take note of that. He said Akpabio's argument is likely that although insecurity still exists, take note of that, Nigeria is no longer witnessing the same level of widespread territorial occupation and frequent urban bombings that once created national panic. Does it mean the panic is over? Okay, let's continue. What is the critical reality now? Many Nigerians, however, argue that insecurity has merely changed form rather than disappear. Insecurity has merely changed form rather than disappeared. Kidnappings, banditry, farmer header attacks, unaliving of rural communities, and attacks on security formations, let's continue, still remain serious national concern. It still remain what? Serious national concern. Let's continue. But before we continue, should you are preparing for OAU post-UTME, OAU pre-degree, OAU JUPEP, you can contact the management of Akai Tutors Ile-Ife on the number displayed on your screen, 0803-8644-328. Thank you. Akai Tutors provide accommodation for students who are not Ife-based at a bearable cost. The statement was strongly political and intended to defend the Tinubu administration. That is point 2 of his argument. The statement was strongly political and intended to defend the Tinubu administration. As Senate President and a leading figure in the ruling establishment, Akpabio's remark also carry clear political undertones aimed at defending the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. What is the goal of that statement he made? This goal was to defend President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government. Governments across the world often highlight visible gains to strengthen public confidence, especially when facing criticism over economic hardship or security failures. By emphasizing the end of insurgent flag hosting and coordinated bomb attacks, Akpabio was likely attempting to project the image that the government has restored stronger state control and improved national stability. But is that true? Let's see the critical reality on ground. Critics believe such statement can appear disconnected from the daily experiences of Nigerians, living in fear of the following: abductions, attacks, and violent crimes in several regions across the country. Let's continue. Number 3, he was trying to shift the national security narrative from collapse to containment. That is it. That is it. Another major reason behind the statement is the attempt to redefine how Nigeria's security situation is measured. Instead of presenting security as perfect, Akpabio's comments suggest the government now wants the conversation to focus on whether the state still retains control over national sovereignty and major institutions. In essence, Akpabio's message appears to be the following. Let's take note of that. Nigeria is battling insecurity, but this country is not collapsing. Another point, insurgents are no longer openly controlling territories. Kwara? Let's continue. And large-scale coordinated terrorism has reduced compared to previous years. I beg, at this point, I want you to tell me what you think in the comment section. This is a strategic political communication approach often used by governments facing prolonged security crises. What is the critical reality? For many citizens, however, the absence of insurgent flags does not automatically translate to safety. Are Nigerians safe now to travel on the road? Nigerians often judge security by everyday realities. And what is that everyday realities? Let's continue. Ability to travel safely on the road, sleep peacefully in the north and Benue, farmer without fear in my community in Yala and Benue State, or avoid kidnapping on the highway like Orebini Expressway. Let's continue. The bigger national debate here is that Akpabio's statement reflects the widening divide between official government assessment and public perceptions of insecurity in Nigeria. While authorities may point to 1, reduced scale of bombing, weaken insurgent territorial control, and improve military operation, where many Nigerians continues to focus on the following. What are Nigerians focusing on? Rising kidnappings, rural massacres, bandit attacks, communal violence, and economic insecurity leads to violence. What is the percentage? This and this. Oh, well, please, before I end this video, you can attend the next JAM Post-UTME WAEC and NECO GC tutorial at Akai Tutors Ilefe. Akai Tutors is at number 67 Odudua College Road, off Sabo Junction, Ilefe. You can call the number on your screen, 08038644328. Thank you.